Hey man, I gotta do my job, brother. My job is to push the button.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Keith Parris Show. I am your engineer.
You were.
Oh yeah.
You were his engineer.
Due to circumstances.
Dr. Wargo, how'd you get picked to replace Keon?
Right.
I had that question too. Like,
Who picked you?
Was it like open auditions to who's gonna replace Keon?
Hey, man, they flipped the coin, man.
Yeah, man. And, you know, you been all right.
Yeah, well, you know, I figured I
been more
read
than a year, right?
it's going on 2 years.
No, it was last year he passed.
No, but it's going on.
Now we were right.
Yeah,
right. You're right.
It's going on 2 years. January is my anniversary.
I don't think about Keon,
Yeah,
Jackson,
Yeah,
the gifted and talented one,
Bubbles.
Malone.
Man, that cat. One
Don't
thing
leave
I
out
do
Smith
have to
McGillicuddy.
say,
I told him, man, you got too many names.
one thing I do got to say, man, about him, like over the years, you know, just knowing that he was here and things like that, you know, we would come in and perform during COVID. You know, we was doing
The jazz.
That's right.
Yeah. So we was doing the in studio shows. So we would always chop it up, but he will always introduce me to somebody. Like, man, I got this person you need to meet. She doing the movie here. She need music, or this person doing that, and they need studio time. Man, you got to meet him. You got to meet him. So he always made sure I met somebody.
But we were still doing our COVID protocols. You know, we were limited to the number of people that could be in the studio. And Keon would add, like every Friday, he add one more person. He does right up to the edge. And then we back everybody on the windowsill. You know, me and DJ got to park in the auxiliary parking lot, take the shuttle in. So
yeah, because matter of fact, man, I remember, man, it used to be something huge right here or something. It was like a big
the glass thing, so we wouldn't contaminate each other.
Yeah, because I remember
kind of missing it now because it was, but the number of times he got up and walked from behind.
I remember that.
I was telling Michelle, normally I try not to, but we gossip. I'm sure Michelle talk to him about me, and he talked to her about me, and I talked to him about her, and then I talked
to her about him. Just keep it going.
So we had one of our I don't know why I'm up here getting jumped on for religion, but me and Keon, man, it was going back. Keon got so mad that Negro got up, walked around, and stood back like in back of me, like we get ready to move some furniture.
He felt some kind of way.
Religion.
Hey,
and then I pointed out to him, "You ain't been to church since the '90s."
Hey, but he was standing on to what he believed,
man. And so you the second coming.
Hey, man, listen.
You the second coming.
If it's one thing I'm gonna do, if I don't do nothing else right, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down for what I believe in, man.
Sometimes it's better to fall back, my brother. What we used to say, he'll fight my battle.
Right.
She will fight your battles.
There you go.
All you gotta do is fall back. So anyway, how was your weekend, man? We never got to it because and I hate haters. And y'all was talking about Soul Man. And who was in that coffin in Soul Man? Who was in the coffin?
Wait. Oh, his the guy that was the singer.
Who was in the coffin, Devo? John Legend. John Legend.
Yeah, that was the singer. That was the dude in the group.
Yeah, when he I guess he was kind of like the Harold Melvin. Yeah. And that's a great movie though, man. That really is a funny movie, man. And that dude, that her boyfriend, that dude was too funny, man.
No, when the button flew off a dude's pants because it was too tight.
Right.
So he can't button them up.
Man, so anyway. So how was your weekend?
Man, my weekend was actually good, man. I spent time with my parents, man. It was my dad's 77th birthday.
Right.
So it was great to see him moving around with no pain and great health. Just enjoying life, man. So that was a plus. I made some money this weekend. I was at the packing house. Um, so they most definitely cut the check.
I'm gonna put together a band.
Man, come on with it.
Yeah.
I mean, but you'll be surprised. You'll be
what,
surprised.
what we gonna be? Big Itchy,
No, we could be KP and them.
KP, and them,
And them.
and them.
The band will be and them.
And them. ANDDEM and them.
And them.
And them. Y'all done took me back, man.
Yeah.
I was talking to my cousin, and she says she's listening now. Her and her parents, they listen to me, and she was saying, it's just really how transparent you are about your childhood.
Yeah.
And I didn't have growing up any first cousins here,
Right.
and then my first cousin here, she was like, I was an adult when she was born, right? So I never had that. They were my cousins, and I met all of them. But it was kind of like, man, am I giving out too much information on that? But it happened.
I mean,
and I ain't gonna lie.
What?
And hopefully I don't put
like
my
that?
mom in a bad light, because no, I mean, in a lot of ways, just I couldn't have asked. I always said on Mother's Day, I can't say who's the best mother in the world, but I know who was the best mother in the world for me.
Yeah.
And so, we tell these funny stories.
Yeah.
Everybody got something where their parents done tripped on them.
Boy.
And for the most part, I was such a well-behaved young man that I had to get tripped on.
Man, listen.
But I wasn't really like I wasn't really one of those kids, though, who really was. I mean, I got in trouble.
Yeah.
But, there was some kids, when you saw them.
Oh, yeah, you just knew they was in trouble.
Here come trouble.
Yeah.
All the kids knew it. All the adults knew it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really a demon seed. I had the pointy ears. But she was saying, but no, because some of you laugh now. You wasn't laughing then, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you be
no.
laughing, kind of going like, and not so much on my mother as much was what was I thinking?
Well, I mean, you didn't know no better.
I knew better.
Oh, you just
That's
chose.
what made the beatings even worse. Because my mother had this whole thing: if you know better,
Yeah.
and you didn't do it,
Yeah.
and she said that's even worse.
Yeah.
So I'd be going. I couldn't lie and say I didn't know. It's amazing too. Also, how how selective I was in my lying.
Oh yeah. You pick and choose.
Oh man, you gotta pick and choose. Don't waste your lives.
Yeah.
I tell
You gotta
people
pick and choose.
I learned that early on. Now I had some buddies. I had this one dude I went to school with. This Negro lied when he got up. He lied all day, and then he lied because we always be bragging about stuff we don't have.
Yeah.
My favorite brag back in the day was the people who had the color TVs who didn't.
Who didn't have?
Yeah, that was the big brag there, man. Yeah, we got a color TV. You ain't got no color TV.
Man, y'all got a radio.
You got yeah. You better go and find those wire pliers and that coat hanger.
So, question.
What did we do before cable?
I don't know. I know what we did. We had cable, so
Well, see,
Was
see,
it
see, you gotta
legit?
remember rabbit ears.
that's what I was going to say. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I know at a certain time after 10 o'clock, I used to go downstairs in the basement with them clothes hangers, and
Did you have the box
and boy, did we try to scramble that channel.
of the 4 you could get? I never.
No, but it was that one channel that it was the it was the PB channel.
124 kind of, because they had
It was that channel.
But
You try to.
I watched a. Well, you talk about just a perverted child. One time on Channel 10, they show National Geographic, and so they show women from Africa.
Oh yeah.
So
And
what
they
you
was
give for
always
Africa?
naked.
Yeah. So you.
Yeah. I know exactly. You sitting there watching, eat popcorn. Like,
What you gonna watch? National Geographic.
PBS.
That kid, he just loves learning. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he loves learning.
You better believe it.
Yeah, he loves learning. So yeah, man, it was Good weekend.
Yeah.
The Fatherhood Summit turned out very nice.
Nice.
And a lot of people there.
Nice.
The mayor was there. The county exec was there. So shout out Melissa and Daryl and all the volunteers, man, that make that happen. We saw some of the old school folks, folks stopped through who were part of that. That's 20 years old now. I've been doing it 14. But just talking about the people who were there at the very beginning, people like Tyrone and Terrence Ray, and I saw a living legend, Blaine Hampton, and he showed me some pictures of Jeff Askew. I have not seen Jeff Askew in years. Excuse me. It was Blaine, Jeff Askew, and Terry Porter. They're all being honored. Yeah, TP. So
wait. So question.
Jeff Askew went to South.
No, he went to Washington.
I know Jeff from South.
With
With
he was
TP.
there briefly because he was at
He might have
South.
transferred out or something. Because I know
He was there with Carolyn and Carolyn's brother John Jenkins and a guy who passed from COVID.
You talking about? He was a firefighter.
No, Davis.
Oh,
Ralph Davis.
Oh, I'm thinking about the first
Right.
guy that passed from COVID. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, that was Riley.
Right.
Yeah. So it was really good, man. So just get a chance to hang out and do what I do, man. Talk about a new career. I was talking to a brother Saturday night, and he said he was retiring, and I retired like 16 years ago. Last month.
Wow.
So it was like a whole new career.
Yeah.
And I learned so much about child support because I ended up teaching it.
Yeah.
And so if you teach something, you should really
you
should know
really
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, just being that, and here's Keith. I went from the food stamp guy to the child support guy. Kathy said I'm a guru. I'm not a guru. There's so many people down there know so much more than I do, but you learn the business. I did get to the Rhonda and I, and thank you, good folks here at WNOV. We did get to the black and white ball this year.
And how was it?
Good.
Nice.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Now-
I got a quick question before you move on. So if a person tell a lie, do it makes them a liar?
That's what my pastor said yesterday.
What was the question?
I don't know if it makes you a perpetual liar, but you did lie, which would make you technically a liar for that moment.
Well, now, is it that you are a liar or you're just lying?
Both.
Okay.
I think the most severe of the two would be prevaricator.
Yeah.
I was wondering where you're going to drop that word.
So
I was waiting for it. I was waiting on it.
No, because I was only asking because I was contemplating, when Meach called and he said that I called him a liar. So I was just replaying it, thinking, and I'm like, well, if you lie multiple times, then you are a liar. But if you say something that's not true or you're misinformed, do you
So
fall
isn't
under-
lying the action word though?
Lying is purposeful.
Yeah, right.
It's purposeful.
Right.
You can misstate. You can misstate something.
Because
Right.
you could be ill-informed to the
Exactly.
matter.
Right. That's
Exactly.
ignorance.
So,
but I think
right.
when you know,
And you purposely do
And
it,
then
and then you're
purposely-
lying,
you're
which
prevent-
makes you
you're
a liar.
prevaricating.
Yeah,
You lying because you are
a liar. Right, exactly. So that's why I actually thought about it, but then I broke it down. Like, okay,
And you know what I'm really concerned about? All these thespians
oh yeah,
that are
yeah,
running around here.
Yeah. Don't know what that is,
Yeah,
but
I was about to
I was
ask.
gonna say, yeah, don't know what that
sometimes
is.
They said, just be quiet. You be quiet.
No,
It'll
so he
come
said
to you. So I was
thespians.
waiting.
Hey, so he
I
said
was
thespian.
waiting.
I'm like, yeah.
I didn't want to show my ignorance.
I don't know what that is, but it's a whole lot of.
sounded like. I know you had that look on your face like that's what it sounded
Like,
like.
yeah.
And then you go, yeah, there sure is a whole lot
A
of
whole
this.
lot of whatever that is. It's a lot of them.
That way he'll have to elaborate, right?
Hey, Doc, listen, I ain't putting my foot in my mouth.
On his face, man. He went ashen like,
Yeah,
there's a whole lot of thespians out there.
Because as soon as he said it, I got to
Don't
thinking.
jump in on it because Keith, Keith
seriously.
is one that'll just throw something out there
No, listen.
and laugh later like,
No,
man, I don't
listen.
even know what that is either.
Soon as he said it, I said thespians. I'm like, yeah, whatever that is.
Okay, that's the first time I've heard that one.
Like, yeah,
that's the T in LGBT.
Thespian.
Colin, welcome to the program.
A whole lot of them.
A whole lot of them.
No, 'cause I remember the first time I heard metrosexual. I'm like, what is that?
No, but that's a real deal, though.
Yeah.
Metrosexual.
I like to
real.
think of myself as rather metrosexual.
I like to think of myself as just sexual.
I like to think of myself as sexy chocolate.
And just so to define, a thespian is an actor. Right. A thespian is an actor.
Debo is a thespian then.
Caller, hey, what's happening, man? Sorry, they done threw me all off my square. What's happening?
Good morning, Mr. Parris. Thank you for taking my call. Assalamu alaikum to you all.
Yes,
yes sir.
Alaikum salam.
Yes, sir. You just gave the definition of thespian. THESBIAN. Thespian. I think that's like 2 syllables.
Yes.
So when you all were just talking about what makes you a liar, but you confirmed it and you cleared it up while I was listening. If you are one who lies, which it does make you a liar. So if you lied once, then at that time you can consider yourself a liar, one who lies. Now, if you are a pathological, arch-deceptive liar, then you might be on a whole nother level. So anytime we begin to use falsehood in the place of truth, we've qualified ourselves as such.
So
a liar or the liar.
So
or amongst many liars.
So
yes, sir.
Question, Christopher. So if say for instance, I really believe something that I believe is true, but and I say it and it's not true, but I don't know it's not true, would that consider me as a liar?
Yes, you would be a liar because you would be perpetuating a lie.
Okay.
Because you lack knowledge of something, it does not nullify you of becoming a liar.
Okay.
That is why in the Holy Quran, Allah says that we have to have 2 witnesses to confirm a thing.
Yeah.
Because you could harm someone out of ignorance just because of your beliefs. Right. The base word of belief is be-lie. B-E-L-I-E, which means to associate or attribute a lie to what you think or profess as to be true.
But there doesn't seem to be any quantitative number on what would make you. It sounds like if you once you told a lie, you were a liar.
Well, you can tell a man by his works. Now, we have to look at what your lies has impacted or caused. So then, what defense would you have? If everything that you've done by the utterances of your deceptive tongue has been destructive or negatively impacted whomever, however, then we have to weigh you as such a liar.
Okay, let me. I went to Wikipedia on this because I pay for it every month. A lie is an assertion that is believed to be false, typically used with the purpose of deceiving or misleading someone. The practice of communicating lies is called lying. A person who communicates a lie may be termed a liar. Lies can be interpreted as deliberately false statements or misleading statements, though not all statements that are literally false are considered lies. Metaphors, hyperbole, and other figurative rhetoric are not intended to mislead, while lies are explicitly meant for literal interpretation by the audience. Lies may also serve a variety of instrumental, interpersonal, and psychological functions for the individual who uses them.
Yes, sir. Now look at our condition as a people entirely. And what have we done other than to profess and seek to appease those who have historically lied on us and lied to us and who have mistreated us? But yet we still love them and we provide disclaimers and we preface the evils or the evil doings of the slave master and his children by lying for them.
All right.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Let me do this. Types and associated terms of lying.
Wow.
A barefaced, bald-faced, or bold-faced lie is an impudent, brazen, shameless, flagrant, audacious lie that is sometimes, but not always, undisguised, and that is even then not always obvious to those hearing it. Sounds familiar?
I was wondering where they got use a ball face
A
lie.
big lie is one that attempts to trick the victim into believing something major, which will likely be contradicted by some information that the victim already possesses or by their common sense. When the lie is of sufficient magnitude, it may succeed due to the victim's reluctance to believe that an untruth of such grand scale would indeed be concocted. How could you make up such a big lie? All right, y'all. It always gets back to slavery.
Right, that part.
A black lie is about simple, callous selfishness. They are usually told when the other gains nothing, and the sole purpose is either get oneself out of trouble, reducing harm against oneself. Okay, that's black, that's survival. Or to gain something one desires, increasing benefits for oneself. A blue lie is lying that is told purportedly to benefit a collective or in the name of the collective good. The origin of the term blue lie is possibly from the cases where police officers made false statements to protect the police force or to ensure the success of a legal case against an accused. An April Fool is a lie or hoax told or performed on April. Then there's to bluff, and then there's also BS or bull crap or bull. Does not necessarily have to be a complete fabrication, while a lie is related by the speaker who believes what is said is false. BS is offered by a speaker who does not care whether what is said is true because the speaker is more concerned with giving the hearer some impression. Thus, BS may be either true or false, but demonstrates a lack of concern for the truth that is likely to lead to a falsehood.
Boy, the
I
stuff
always
we found
wanted
out.
to get that definition of BS. We want to take a break or we want to get the call?
Ooh, well, we can. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. That sir. Tell you what. Let's get the call.
Caller, welcome to the program. Man, I'll let you make these
Right.
executive
And you
decisions.
can't
You
make
need to
decisions.
step up, man. Caller, welcome to the program.
Hey Keith, how you doing over there, man?
There he go.
You want the truth or do you want me to tell you a lie?
There he go.
You better tell me the truth, because when you win it, you got something to say.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. So wait. So out
I
of
didn't
all
even-
of the
man, see, they done
Mondays,
blocked- they done blocked.
out of all of the Mondays, this cat picked this Monday to call, but he don't never call any other Monday.
Okay, well, we got him. Go on, man.
So, are y'all firing the coaches for the dumb not going for fourth and eighth and not kicking the field goal? And then you draw up a bogus play on fourth down again, and Jordan Love throws to nobody over there. Is it time for a quarterback change?
Man, stop it, man.
No, we're paying them too much. Paying them too much money.
No, man. Listen,
We're
man.
paying them too much money.
No,
That dude.
I just honestly think, even when you look at how they was moving on the field, man, I don't think they was mentally prepared for that
It
game.
seems that they played down.
Yeah,
They don't understand. You beat them in the wheelchairs.
yeah, man. I don't care what your handicap is. Yeah, put hands on them.
Yeah, man. They showed up to play.
So
Whether you're the
you gonna
wheelchair
get
or
this
not,
pressure,
right.
yeah.
And then Bryce Young, man, would he only throw for 109 yards?
Man. No, but you know what?
The game was terrible.
No,
Oh,
but
you ain't no lie about that.
see, but if you look at Love, if you look at how he was looking, he looked just like Favre on some plays. He looked like Aaron Rodgers on some plays.
What do I call him?
Favre, Rodgers, and Love.
He looked just like the jerseys y'all was playing in.
All three of them. He looked
And
like
maybe that
all
was
three
the
of them.
jinx, man. We those throwbacks, man.
Them
And those are not even
ugly old
throwbacks
jerseys.
I like. I like the blue. I like the blue throwback.
Those was 1929 jerseys.
Yeah,
wasn't
those are the original, and then they painted the helmets. And,
trash, man.
man, they
Oh,
were
they
playing like they
terrible.
had the talent of 1929.
No, they was playing like a bunch of farm boys.
Man,
And of course, you happy because whoever y'all played yesterday was just no match.
Hey, man.
Did you see that? Did you see his injury though?
Yeah,
Who the Tucker Craft?
No,
the
Jason
quarterback
Daniels.
Oh, he got hurt.
Dude,
Yeah, he got his man. It was nasty, man. Dislocated elbow.
Oh no!
But you know what? He'll come back from that.
No,
That-
no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
man,
no, you will.
but man, he just came back.
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but he'll come back. That one is
Well, he ain't gonna come back this year because
Oh, he'll
it's
be
like
back
what
this year.
7?
dislocated
It's like week
elbow,
8.
and it's not on his throwing arm. This is
Man, that thing was ugly, man. It was nasty looking, dude.
yeah, man.
So he got popped.
You know the way he felt.
It was a regular tackle, yeah, where he fell.
The way-
Oh
the way he
yeah,
fell.
man.
You know it.
I don't want to get off football, but I do have to say this: if you didn't see the Dodgers game and Toronto game, you missed it.
Jeez,
You
I
missed it.
caught the end
Heck
of
of
it.
a game.
Heck
man.
of a game. This has
Easy
been one of the
for
best.
Game
I was.
7?
Yeah,
Oh
dog.
yeah.
This is
Excellent
one of the best World Series
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
seen.
a
Hell of a
long
game.
time.
You know, maybe this one reminded me of the Diamondbacks and Yankees in 2001.
I remember
that
This has been a great
them
series.
dudes fighting to catch the outfield balls, man. Them loaded bases left on
They
bases.
wanted
Man, getting hit with pitches
Great
and broken
pitching.
back.
Man,
Man, come
great
on,
pitching.
man.
Great
I was
pitching.
just sure the Dodgers was done.
No, but
I
check
was
this
too.
out.
Man, me
though.
too.
This what really tripped me out was when it was the top of the 9th when Will Smith.
No, but see, Will Smith put him ahead, but what got him back in the game was Rios.
Yeah,
When he
Yeah,
had that in the
dude,
eighth,
that ball wasn't even over the plate, man. He chased that ball out the plate and knocked that thing out the park.
And
That's
dude
what
he had
started the
been
party.
over.
yeah.
He'd been over. So man, you got to
to tie the game. Yeah, because that was to tie the game.
tied the game, and then Will Smith hits the homer, and now it's down to pitch and go 11 innings. This is going to go down as like one of the
History.
greatest World Series.
Yes.
But let's get back to football real quick because I got to go to break. Did you see the Bengals
Ah!
Bears
Oh
yesterday?
man, dude.
Oh,
No, dude, y'all let him come back and onside kick.
Oh, but wait a minute.
Yeah,
Missed
man.
tackle.
Missed tackle. Yeah,
Missed
at the end, he
tackle.
didn't do it. Yeah.
Missed tackle, man.
Miss tackle made him win.
Oh my God. And I was so much cheering, man, for the Bengals. And then
Yeah, I bet you will.
Lions lost.
Yeah. Vikings won, right?
Yeah, Vikings beat the Lions in Detroit.
The coach lost to the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers now.
Man, they need to bring back the substitute teacher, man, on our end, man.
It felt good, man, because at least the Packers, I think they're half game up now.
Yeah, because they 5.
But that division is wide open though, man.
Yeah, they 5-2-1.
Yeah. So what's
That
going to happen
division is
tonight?
wide open.
Our kicker is suspect, man.
Yeah, that's why I said
Y'all kicker is suspect.
bring
Yeah,
back
yeah.
the substitute teacher.
Man,
that's
he
the cat
shanked
hit
that, didn't he?
65,
Yeah, but he has
65 yarder. I know, man. Terminate that dude contract.
Oh, but you know what? They set a new record yesterday. Field goal.
Oh, 68. 68.
Yeah.
Oh, who did that?
In Jacksonville, was it?
Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah. Man, I don't care what nobody say. They put something in these balls, man, like helium or something.
No, that thing went 70. He could have went 70 on that.
I get it, but you got to look at if they using the same balls that they've been using for 10, 15, 20 years. Shut up, Debo.
Old balls.
Right. Debo is terrible. That cat fell out. That cat fell out. Hey, I looked to my left.
Did you hear that? You hear that little snicker?
Dog. Hey, look. As soon as I looked to my left, his shoulders.
As soon as I heard it come out of here, right? You already knocked this one out the ballpark.
That cat's shoulder got
the middle, right over the plate.
Clark over there cracking up too, man. I mean, don't blame me.
Dude,
We all heard it at the same time. That's all it was.
Nobody would have
Are they
said that if
using
you
the
didn't.
same old balls?
Say footballs, dude.
Snicker.
Say
If you didn't
footballs,
snicker,
man.
we would have left it alone. You should have snickered, Debo.
wait, but you have to have been here or seen it on TV. This cat's shoulders.
I still can imagine him snickering.
Dog,
Right away,
that cat's shoulders got the
Well,
moving.
the kid used to call me Muttley. Do that Muttley.
That cat's shoulders got the moving.
Hey, man.
It kind of caught my attention too. Say football, dude. Say football.
Like, yeah, when you're using the
There
same
are
balls.
But no, they have put microchips in the football.
Hey, thank you. I know.
You know, for measurement now. So.
Yeah.
All right,
So you got
man.
this one real quick?
We'll get the break, man. I'll let you recover.
Yeah. That's
You're
my
listening
cover.
to Community Voice Call. I'm gonna grab you right after the break. We'll be right back.
Balls.
All right, welcome back, caller. We thank you for your patience. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm holding you in Reverend Parris. I'm holding you in contempt
I know
because I was listening to your analysis. I was listening to your analysis after the Dodgers beat the Brewers, swept the Brewers, and I heard you say the Dodgers gonna take it because they built for the playoffs. Toronto gave them all they could handle. So I won't have any more faith in your prognostication.
Wait, hold.
He ain't got that good pulling power.
Wait, Doc. Wait a minute.
But he got
Yes,
it
I
right.
just said the Dodgers were built to win in the playoffs, and the Dodgers won. So how was I wrong?
They gave the Toronto Blue Jays gave them more than they could handle. They almost had a nervous heart attack.
Toronto should have won too, man.
Toronto
Yeah,
had a better regular season record than the Dodgers.
And Doc, you do know this: if the dog hadn't stopped to take up, he'd have caught the rabbit.
What about Bill Milton?
Now, I'm just the point I'm making is they still won it regardless of what
cut off
goes
his
through.
tail, and he was right to get his tail. You remember that one?
Yes, sir. I do.
Okay, y'all have a good one.
All right. Yeah, I actually counted the Dodgers out.
Yeah,
I did too. But
I
they,
didn't
but they
think
Toronto
pulled
was
through.
up 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was up 3-2. So
Yeah. So I
LA
counted
had to
them
win
out.
too.
LA, and it which kept everybody watching.
Yeah.
Caller, welcome to the program.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's Dorothy.
Hey, Dorothy.
Hey, Miss Dorothy, how you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing good.
She gets so
I
tickled.
ain't made nothing to do but laugh.
Miss Dorothy, now you know I'm gonna ask you. We hadn't talked. You been to church?
Oh, Digo, please.
You been to church?
No, I haven't. You know what? I got a bad problem. I came to move a walker.
You know I've been to church the last 4 Sundays. Now, Miss Dorothy, don't let me out, do you?
Oh, listen, sweet.
He pulled in the parking lot, Miss Dorothy, and drove off.
What'd you say, Keith? What'd you say? Amy, what?
Oh my God.
What'd you say, Keith? Ain't he on the payroll? Keith said, ain't he on the payroll?
That's why he showed up.
No, I have not been paid a dime to be there.
Okay. All right.
He just pulled up in the
My
parking lot.
soul have been fed. That's all.
Who preached Sunday?
This past, I can,
No. Clark, you
Kurt
don't
Boyd?
answer.
yeah, it was
Okay.
Kurt Boyd.
Yeah, no, we asked Debo.
I
So
seen
we
Jackie
wanna know if he
Roundtree
was paying
there. I
attention.
seen Kathy. I seen Sheila Wade, Mark Wade's sister. A lot of folk, man. I mean, it's we enjoy it. Now you ought to come on, go with me, Miss Dorothy, if you ain't gonna go back to your church.
Well, Miss Dorothy said she ain't trying to hear it. She hung up.
Oh, she hung up.
Yeah, she was tired of your foolishness.
Oh, what? Because I asked if she been to church. Now, see, Jermaine always try to use that. Now, that's one that gets paid to be there. Crickets.
Well, actually,
Rhonda was tripping on how much he get paid to be there. She said that. I said, yeah.
hey, well, man, I put my time in, man. But I
I'm
do
very-
have to say this.
I'm going to join Brother Jermaine right out in the review.
In
In his All-Star review.
No, but seriously, I do go to churches and just play for free, man. Like if I see, man, that they need help and they need assistance, and if I'm there in the building, I don't ask for nothing. I just come up and assist.
Don't cost you nothing.
Yeah, but I just believe, by me having the heart of a servant, and just being willing to serve. When you willing to serve, then you get a paycheck from just being willing to serve.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you.
Because if you're not willing to get up and go to work, you won't get a paycheck at the end of the week. So, I just feel that the good glory, hallelujah.
You know the song.
Teacher hit me with a ruler. I stood behind the door.
He going back to his punishment days.
Yeah, and the teacher won't teach no more. Yeah, man.
Any of y'all ever get done in the cloakroom when you're a kid?
Oh, what?
Yeah, Miss Ely didn't play no games.
Doc had a pedal that would pedal you something nice.
She would tape Miss Ely taped 2 of them teacher rulers together, them wood ones.
Yeah,
That
Doc.
piece of metal that run down through there for making straight lines.
Mm.
She would have like 2 or 3 of them taped together, man. She'd
Pop
take
your
hand and bend
Oh
it back
my
like that.
God, Doc. Tear the inside of that hand up.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Hey, man, that was abuse, man.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
Because I tell you what,
it was.
Keith, here we go. Here we go.
That was abuse, man. Like you hit me in the middle of my hand.
I still flinch when I see those rulers.
So to answer your question, yes, we have.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
May I see you in the cloakroom?
No.
I don't think. You know, when I went to Oliver Wendell Holmes, they didn't have cloakrooms in the classroom. Last cloakroom I had was at
Like our avenue, the
Burger.
coat racks and stuff like that was along the wall in the hall.
But you also had a cloakroom in the room, because that's one of those older buildings.
Our avenue didn't.
Really?
The cloakroom was, again, that stuff was out in the hall along the wall. But now when we had the units, do you remember
6,000 students over an hour? They had to put them out there in those
Do you
houses.
remember those? Oh, that's what I was about to ask you. If you Jermaine, you probably don't remember those, do you? The units?
Not at all.
You don't remember the units?
I ain't that old, brother.
So getting back, that Bears game, the Bears, they still suck.
Bears.
What was it, 41 to 41, 41.
won.
And then they
Was it 47 and 40?
Yeah, the Bengals are down 2 touchdowns with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
And man, but again, it was a missed tackle. It's a missed tackle, man. That you know, it's always about because when Arizona was asking about, do you fire the coach don't play.
Right.
You know, it's up to the
Right.
players to execute.
To execute the play.
And if the players don't
But
execute,
what if he can't? But what if he can't get them to buy in and play for him?
I think in the way that things work now, with so many injuries, in the past you would just get cut.
Yes.
So they can't
sure
afford to cut you now because they need the bodies.
Yeah.
And when you look at the every game, there's an injury. You know, I haven't seen one yet where nobody walked out of there and there wasn't an injury. So that's the next man up in football. But then you figure out
Any word
why.
on Tucker Craft yet?
But that's why they carry
Yeah, I
a
think
53-man
I
roster,
think
right?
it's his ACL. So he's
No, for real?
they're thinking that's what it is, but they don't. They have the MRI is supposed to be done today. And I don't know if it was a contact injury or it was non-contact.
I think he ran into one of his own players.
Yeah. He was actually running into the play, and one of his players backed into him when caused him. But how he was screaming in pain, it looked serious when he was screaming in
Yeah,
pain.
so
man.
they said it doesn't look good. I know yesterday at the press conference.
And he was having an excellent season.
He's having a great
man.
season, man. He was going to be all pro this season.
Excellent season, man.
But that's what happens, man. You know. Caller, welcome to the program.
Jeez.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I was going to tell you, I had a teacher that was so mean at Keith Avenue. His name was Mr. Brown. He didn't even, he could whoop you, but he would do this psychological thing. He'd make you hold 2 books standing up straight with your in your palm of your hand.
William
Man, you
Brown?
could be up there you had to hold them books. And man, I'm telling you, your arms would lock up, your hands would lock up, and you couldn't even bend your knees. You couldn't lean on nothing. You had to stand up straight and hold those books. Boy, you talking about a punishment, boy.
Man,
And everybody just sit there and looked at you.
man, try holding the books and squatting like halfway down.
You couldn't squat. He would make you stand straight up. Your knees had to be locked straight.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about what happened to me. They made me hold books out with your hands out like this, and you had to kind of squat down but keep your back straight. You know, I'm standing there crying. This abuse.
It was abuse.
I had no dreams you was that bad.
Man, I was bad. I guess I talked too much. That was one of the things. Always got me in trouble.
And I was one of the nicest kids in the class.
Really?
Really quiet. I mean,
I thought you was practicing your career move early.
People knew me. People knew me. I was really, really shy. I didn't talk much. But I rarely got into trouble in a classroom because I knew how my mom would react to that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't third grade was a tough year, but after that, those.
And I seen a teacher, Mr. Lockhart, at the old 21st Street School when it used to be on the other end before they rebuilt. This dude pulled off his belt, man. I didn't know when the belt was gonna stop coming out from around him.
Man, that's
he wore Hillary Reed's behind out on the playground.
Hey,
So-
we had a name like Miss Ross. She made a dude pull his pants down in the cloakroom. This Miss Ross, and man, and she carried that belt on her arm all day. She would have it hanging off her arm like it was a purse.
Hey, but you know what, T? We had this we've had it before. And a lot of this is I don't see where maybe immediately corporate punishment will modify behavior. You know,
Not
so
today.
this idea, and a lot of it, there are certain sociologists and historians who say that for us as descendants of enslaved Africans, that this is kind of a remnant of enslavement, you know, where the master,
The pastor.
same difference. When the master would punish punish the slave, and I think that this is how people figured out. This is how we discipline. Discipline is really trying to modify negative behavior, right?
Yeah,
But-
you can't use that today. The last time I tried to use it in a classroom, I got tackled by one kid because I was supposed to not let him out the room. He tackled me to get out the room, and then I had another kid. I told him to put his phone away. He threatened to shove my glasses up my nose. And guess what? Something in my head said, "Don't say nothing."
Right. If you gonna shove his
Just call the office, because I was getting ready to say what I would do out on the street, and someone said, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
Yeah,
Just call the
I catch that
office.
little Negro right on King Grind and Concordia.
You say you gonna do what?
When he well off school grounds, I'm gonna wear him out. have a hood on the whole thing. Just wear him like come on across the street.
Hey, I can see Keith pulling up on him now, jumping out with
Yeah,
all
I
black.
gotta wait till he get off the playground. Now once he's off the playground, I'm on him, man.
Oh, ski mask and all.
Ski mask and all, man, doing one of those ice jump out boys on him. Like, dude, and that's always the tough thing, man, because you know you mentioned Mr. Brown. I've had my interactions with Mr. William Brown, but in some ways, I think for some of us who didn't have dads in the home,
Oh yeah.
you know, that was real, like a real. So I again, I never had Mr. Brown as a teacher, even though I did have an interaction with him. When I saw him years later, I didn't say it out loud because I ain't no punk. But you know, he asked me how I was doing, and I was like a sophomore in college, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all right.
Yep. I said the same thing.
All
I
right.
said, "He said, how you doing?" I said,
Still gritting on him, though. I'm all right. Yeah,
my hands are moving now. Mr.
right,
Brown.
because he
I
did
got a
some
little
damage.
arthritis.
And my mother, you know, my mother's from that old school, man, where
You walk up in the classroom.
no, she took his side.
Oh, my mother would walk up in the school and tear you up right there in the room. So you would, when I got suspended, I was gonna get suspended at Robert Fulton, and I cried to them. I said, "Please, just give me in a detention, but don't call my mama, because she come up here. I'll be embarrassed for the whole semester. So I said, please don't call her.
Hey, T, because I was a voracious reader. I love movies. So one time I got in so much trouble, I said, I'm going to join the French Foreign Legion. Because the thing with the French Foreign Legion is that they had all kind of dudes, all kind of crimes. If you get back, they expunge your crime. But they're sending you into some areas where it's highly unlikely you coming back, right? Yeah, I was going to join the French Foreign Legion at 16, 17. Get up from out of here, man. Yeah, buddy. But no, it's we try to figure it out. You find that there's a whole lot of kids who are doing very well now. Parents never, ever spank them, right?
Amen.
And I think we feel like for boys, we have to do that. But then I think that kind of creates a certain response. Used to have football coaches that wouldn't let you drink water, and dudes out there having heat, strokes, and strokes. Because
they was trying to make you tough. They was trying
that didn't make you tough,
at all,
man. It made you
terrible.
sick.
Yeah,
it made you sick.
I remember those, man.
I remember the first time my son got to be a teenager, and I was still going to discipline him. Well, he picked me up and said, "That's it, Dad." I said, "Well, okay, put me down."
Kids, once you become a high schooler,
that cat gave up. He said, "Okay, you won."
That's it for me.
When you're a high schooler, though, taking privileges. When those privileges start getting taken.
Oh yeah.
That's when it gets tough, man. Where you on lockdown, you on punishment.
Yep.
Yeah, and your folks, and then the next day talking about lying. Then the next day you at school. I got into trouble. I don't know what I did. I got into trouble at Batman, the TV series that just come out.
Yeah.
And Batman was Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So you have the first on Wednesday, then on Thursday they'd have the end of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so I got put on punishment for the Wednesday I couldn't watch TV.
Oh, I know you was pissed.
Oh man, but you know what? I lied my butt off when I got to school the next day. I just listened to enough people who actually watched it.
Right, to be part of the conversation.
Right, to be part of the conversation. And then they look at you. Oh man, you didn't see it.
Man, listen, I got in trouble one time at school. I'll never forget it. I didn't want to come home. They had the Army recruiter up there. So I decided I'm going to try to join the Army. Listen, that recruiter came to my house. My mama came to the door. Yes, it's Mr. Jermaine Ryder. I'm his mother. What did you come in here for him for? Well, he signed up. Well, that boy ain't going to get away from my door. Well, she knew I was doing that, so I would get in trouble.
The dead serve in the military.
I just knew. God dog it, I'm out of here.
Hey, my mother was going to discipline my brother. He joined the Navy, so that was good for him. We didn't see him for a few years.
Yeah, man.
You know what, man? And I couldn't wait to get out the crib. I'm going to tell you, man, my mother, she packed my bags when I went to college. They was waiting at the door.
Get out.
Yeah, she wanted me to go, but they called me every week. But I couldn't wait, man. I would go back to my mama's house.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
man, in a New York minute. She'd never have to ask me to shovel snow. She'd never have to ask me to take the garbage out, the dishes be washed. Because, man, when you get out there on your own.
Yeah, Doc, you get to sin.
Dude. Ooh. Yeah. Carla, welcome to the program.
Couple of experiences, education. I was studying to be a teacher at UWM. I had a teacher named Dr. Johnson. And the question came up, should the teacher use corporal punishment? And so he said, in order to teach a child, you must first get their attention. Mm-hmm. My daddy would never say anything to you if he didn't hit you first.
Got your attention.
That's right.
Got you.
And I had a teacher named Miss Ann Cantrell. My sister was 7 years older than me. Told me, Ann Cantrell going to straighten you out. Ann Cantrell had a large class. Everybody who was in her class learned to read. And the reason they learned to read was when you came up to read to her, you didn't know a word. You got a lick for the word. You got the word spelled with licks for each letter and the word again.
That's why I don't like math. That's how
And
my mother was teaching me math.
Another thing, when I went to high school, I used to take the student's hand and put it in my hand and use a ruler and hit my own hand. It would give the illusion that I was whooping the child. I was having fun. And then I would take a student out in the hallway and holler at them and hit the locker and then take them back in the room. I was having fun.
Sound like you were. Like I told folks when I was at Oliver Wendell Holmes, I knew what the teachers' lounge looked like because me and Bradley Carr, we regularly visited the teachers' lounge. Oh man, this white kid named the only white kid in the whole school, Dale, and one other brother, man. And now he let the girls get away with murder. They could burn down the classroom, and Lover Boy, he let them get away. And then he would leave the classroom to go Jones on some teacher, and he would put like a little snitch involved, like have a snitch in the classroom. And these girls would snitch on you. Yeah, no, they wouldn't be in charge. They're just to watch who's tripping. And then I'm telling you, man, they give a full report when he get back.
Yeah, Keith was up.
Keith was up. Raymond was up.
Keith went to sharpen his pencil 3 times.
Yep.
Did y'all learn to be good?
Huh?
Did y'all learn to be good? What's the next?
You know what? I think, and you were a teacher, so you understand. There's certain behavior that's just normal for children at a certain age, right? Like I tell people, I expect children's church to be loud because they're at that age, right? So there's certain, and I know teachers know this, there's certain behavior, but what they're trying to do is, as my mother says, shut it down on day one. So going forward, because there were teachers out there, man, that had reputations like, "Ooh, you going to Miss Beeman? She mean." Like, ooh,
that was Miss Ely for me.
Yeah, I mean, and look, kids talk.
But the ironic thing is, Keith, my son, my baby boy, ended up in her class, and he got the same thing I got. And when I came up there, she says, "Now you can ask your daddy. It don't make me no difference, because he know he can get it now too. It don't make no difference to me. But you gonna right in this class." And I knew that it was out of love.
There was a principal.
I did.
There was a principal in Marshall, and the principal called the parent in, and the parent was finna whoop the child right in the office, and the principal made a hell of a move. I see you want some time alone with your child.
Yeah.
You there was a young lady. She was going to school on the South Side, and she was having problems. They called her dad, and her dad took her in another room, handled it, and sent her back. And the question was, should he be charged with child abuse? And the answer was no, because in the state of Wisconsin, you can use corporal punishment to discipline your children.
No witnesses.
Yeah, unless you light bright in the Scars show. All right, man.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You're listening to Community Voice. Phone lines open 414-444-5250. 414-444-5250. We're going to take a quick break. Excuse me, and we'll be right back.
with your host, Keith Parris.
We're hitting the road. That's November the 12th, 2025 from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. We'll be broadcasting live at Thrive on King, 2153 North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. That's in Milwaukee. Again, broadcasting live. Michelle, myself, and Quay Coop. We have many guests from the city. And if you want to be part of the live audience, you can go to our website at WNOV. Or you can call the business office here. The phone number for that is for the business office. Somebody give me the number.
Did you? You don't know the office number?
No, I don't call that.
Nobody knows the business office. That's because we don't call the business office, right?
Right.
But the business office, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. Here you go, right here. I'll have it scroll across the screen.
Okay, I can't see that, but
you can't see it.
Oh man, I'm like 3 blocks from the screen.
That better?
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 414-449-5490. 414-449-5490. Again, if you want to register for our live broadcast on November the 12th at Thrive on King.
Keith, let's just make certain that they understand the registration is absolutely free and open to the public. But the registration is because there is free food. We want to kind of get a head count so that we know, what we're preparing for, how many people we're preparing for.
So can you already add me into the count?
Sadly enough, Jermaine.
Sound like you Juneteenth.
Yeah, here we go.
When I heard that in the production meeting, I'm like, did anybody tell him that
Did nobody
go
tell
again?
I'm not going to be fed that day. Here we go again.
But you know what I'm hoping, Keith, and this is the fun part. This is where it gets to be fun. Sure, we're going to cover a lot of topics and issues that plague this community and try to be a resource, if you will. But I can't wait for the Meaches and the Dr. Ward and different ones to come out and people get a chance to see them and meet them as well. So, Tyrone W., I hope that he comes out. Tyrone Dumas.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What?
So.
That's right. Everybody but you.
Don't nobody want to meet me? Here we go again.
Angela.
Welcome to the program.
Debo.
Here we go again.
What's happening?
What? It's kind of underwater?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, you breaking up, man. What's happening?
Okay. I got a call last Friday. Somebody said that a guy called in and said, if you would go to church, would you go to Bishop Meach's church or would you go to Bishop Al's church? And Keith, you said, well, I would go to Bishop Meach to hear some preaching, and I'd go to Bishop Al to hear the truth. Now, Keith, Al is an infidel, an openly infidel.
What?
An open infidel. He knows he's an infidel. He called him and decided God of who you claim to be a part of. How could you go to a church, an infidel church for the truth? Hey man, he's gonna make it here, man.
Man, you got us on speaker.
What you getting all excited? What you getting all excited for? You getting an offering too?
No. I didn't got the offering. So
I mean, what I mean by that is that I know that you're a preacher. So I would go to hear your preaching. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't be, but if I go, Al is going to be unvarnished to the point that, it's uncomfortable. But it's
Al
uncomfortable.
is an infidel.
Well, I don't know if
how can you even go to an infidel church for anything?
Look, bruh, I grew up Baptist and there were people calling us infidels. So, I mean, come on, man.
Really? No. But the people that were calling you infidel were probably Church of God in Christ.
No doubt. No, what I'm saying is that I mean you using that descriptive, but no, I mean I think that for me it's always in pursuit of truth. I mean I've kind of made that my motivating. Anything I'm doing, I want to find the truth in it.
But if a person is denying the very God that you seeking truth from, how could you find that if they
That doesn't
deny
mean that in other areas they're not true and they're not accurate. We disagree on their view of the divine, but that doesn't mean that then there is no truth. No,
so why do people? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go on, man.
My question is, why do people find out that they church pastor? If that was the case, he can do one little thing and they threw him under the bus.
Say that again.
I said, why do people leave the church if the pastor just did one thing? And then you talking about a guy that come out and curse God like Goliath. He come out on his heels every day. He'll be on the out here. He gonna come out on his
So
heels.
when you read that narrative, and we talked about it before, who was offended, God or David?
David was offended.
Was God offended?
But God was offended.
Where does the scripture say God was offended?
No, but we can see where God allowed.
Oh, you can tell me how God is feeling?
No, some stuff you can get.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I read the Bible.
David was offended, and David was ambitious, but God never told David to go and kill Goliath. That's nowhere in the narrative either.
Hold on. God gave him the power to kill Goliath.
David was there delivering food to his brothers. David saw that there was something going on, and his brothers admonished him like, dude, why you even here? Right? And then when he found out that, one, if you kill the dude, you can get money and you get to marry the king's daughter. David, being ambitious, said, okay, you ain't said nothing but a thing. Okay, but David was offended, not God. The scripture doesn't say God was offended. First of all, I don't even know why people waste time trying to offend God, but if that's what you want to do, give it your best shot.
God was tired of that uncircumcised Philistine.
God, the scriptures did not say that, Meech. The scriptures did not say that. Show me that in the scriptures where it says God was tired. God would have took him out.
Well, I ain't gonna argue with you, but I'm just
saying what ain't in there.
I'm not hypothesizing. It's theology. It's a theory. Okay,
it's a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory.
You're an infidel for having that theory.
It's a theory, but it's a fact that David took out the life.
You're an infidel for having that theory because that theory is not in there.
But that's kind of harsh.
Infidel says that there is no God. Don't believe in no God.
But wait a minute. Notice what you say in the language.
You don't go to the infidel church to get saved. I can't believe it.
Did you hear me say that?
You said that you go there for the truth.
Okay.
Only the truth will set you free.
Oh, really?
Well, the truth can lock you up too, though.
Joking. That's why I do a crime with Jermaine. You get
let me
up.
get out of here, man. I was just calling because somebody. I went back and heard the show. And I said, my man will go there for the truth. I'm wrong.
Dude, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings.
If it hurt my feelings, man, you better wake up. You better go
why your voice so high? Your voice. I knew. What? You singing soprano. What happened? No, I mean, I if I take it out of it, Meech, I have to operate a little bit differently in this space than I would if I was at a church, right? So in this space, I understand this is a community space filled with many different diverse thoughts and feelings about things, right? And I'm not here to advertise, or what's the word that they use when you're out and you're still in members? Is it proselytize? Is that it?
Still a member.
Still
a
that
member.
Too. Caller, welcome to the program.
Hey, what's up, my brother?
Man.
How y'all doing?
Man.
I don't know, man. It's a lot with him. Hey, bro. I'm on 20th off of Villa, man. I seen the bald eagle this morning, man. What's this world coming to?
Man, they this close to the city?
I know. That's what I was saying. I started to take a picture, but he was going so fast.
Wait.
Hey, but
So you saw an eagle with no hair, huh?
No, he was all white. He had white feet, and he had the ball. He had the white hair. Oh man! Hey,
Got
real quick, check this out.
Was he coming out? Was he coming out the barbershop?
Right.
Hey, I seen hey, back in the day we went to school. I ain't saying no names, but there was a principal. He used to always be talking to the kids. He was real cool. He was a real cool guy, but I ain't gonna say his name. Well, anyway, he was messing with us, and he said, "Oh, you a wrestler, huh?" And he said, "And I ain't no principal today, but let's wrestle." To this one guy, buddy of mine, man, my buddy whooped the principal so bad, man, we was dying laughing, man. Put him in a headlock and everything, man. We was like,
he
wow.
lost all respect.
Sometimes you can't be too close to people, man.
No, you lost out. He should have kicked his butt.
Yeah. Oh, it
all
was so
other
funny,
students
man.
are looking like, oh, this dude a punk,
Yeah,
man.
he's soft.
Yeah, he's soft. No, man.
Hey, peace, brothers.
All right, man. Wow. You know, and you would have to be a certain age to know at one point the bald eagle was on the verge of being extinct. And so conservationists went out and protected them and allowed them to really procreate and get better. The first one I ever saw live, we were at Cape Canaveral down in Florida. And obviously that's a reservation. What I mean by reservation, nature preserve. So you saw gators and you saw bald eagles. Yeah, a whole lot. So wow, that's cool. Kennedy always says, I need nature. I need nature. And I ever since I was a little guy, you know, it's like one of the reasons when we bought the house was I wanted a porch. I like being out. I like being out in the weather. And even when it's really, really cold, you can appreciate it. You know, some nights I'm coming in from the store and I go, oh man, what a beautiful night.
Yeah.
I love weather.
Yeah.
I love weather, but you know, we're getting close to that time of year. I got to figure out what I'm doing with my snow this year.
Man, don't remind me, man. I was just watching
I
the
don't know if I'm
weather.
gonna get a service or.
I was just watching the weather, and they were showing the system that's up by Minnesota that could bring us some snow by the mid part of the week.
Well, I think we're on schedule for my lawn service because it's supposed to be really nice on Wednesday. Yeah. So come and get the rest of these leaves off. And, back in the day, they used to talk about athletes getting paid. SMU was on. Everybody know Eric Dickerson, and you know how they're the only college ever to get the death penalty by the NCAA. And they were talking about today with NILs, name, image, and likeness, where players are getting paid. They said, oh man, in the old Southwest Conference, that was just how they did business. You know, giving guys cars, and there was a car that Eric Dickerson was driving. It's like a Trans Am. And they tried to figure out where you got that car from. He just smiled. And when they asked him, so were players getting paid? He just smiled. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. But it was happening in UCLA. They talk about a guy they call Mr. Sam, and Mr. Sam would take care of things like when their girlfriends got pregnant, the abortions, slipping them money. One of the real things that they did in order to pay the athletes were they would give you X number of tickets. Oh, yeah. And then you would sell the tickets beyond the face value to a booster. Yeah. And AC Green was at Oregon State, dude from here, Daryl Flowers, and they got caught up in a little ticket selling scandal. You know, cause it was common practice. Yeah, it was common practice, man.
But that was so crazy how that whole college structure was. Because if you was playing on the team, they didn't want you to work. They didn't want you to do none of that. Like, right. And how are you supposed to make it through college? How are you supposed to?
Dude, some of the jobs that these dudes had, there was a joke. They said that his job was to go out and watch the grass grow on the football field. You know, I mean, it was, but when you think about it, Michelle was right this morning. Those athletes, now, I can't argue, you know, when people try to quantify the value of a college education, in some ways it's uncalculable because of all the benefits you get over and beyond what you're able to do vocationally going where you go work. but just what you're experiencing, what you're exposed to. So on that level, but yeah, I mean, depending on where you got that degree from, it may or may not have been one where, you're spending time. And look, athletes are employees of that school, man. They're up training in the morning.
Yeah.
Then they might have practice, some kind of practice. Then they have to go to class. I'm trying to think, wasn't it John Chaney at Temple where this dudes had to be at practice at 5 in the morning,
Yeah,
5, 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
You go and you do practice, and then you go do your class. We expected them to perform in the classroom,
and then come back to
regular practice. Not to mention then when you're traveling, you're on the road. So it was a job, and the money that's being generated for those schools, by the athletic department.
Yeah, but they wouldn't share it with the players until this recent stuff.
Thank you, Ed O'Bannon.
Well, I don't really like Ed O'Bannon like that because he messed it up.
Did they win? They won a championship, didn't they?
LSU?
No. Ed O'Bannon was at UCLA.
Oh, UCLA.
Wasn't he there? What was the little Tyus Edmond?
I think won. Titus Edney?
Yeah, didn't they win a championship? But he was one of the first.
It was the Ed O'Bannon twins.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They was twins.
How about the Thompson twins?
Trash. Oh, you talking about Amen and Asari?
Yeah, you said
Asari.
About the singers.
Yeah,
yeah. They're well, Asari. They were saying he is offensively challenged. Looks like a man is the better of the two.
Yeah, but Asar is the one that can get to the hole. He's more athletic. So it's one that's more athletic.
He's with Houston, right?
Yeah. He's more athletic.
I always love twins, man.
I think Amen is with Houston.
Right. Asar was with either Cleveland
Detroit
or Detroit. Yeah.
Detroit.
But I saw a coach yesterday, and I don't know if you ever get a head coaching job. You have to get it, but he had locks, and I wonder would they hire him as a head coach with locks in the NFL?
I doubt it.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tomlin kept his job, so. And I think Mike Tomlin can kind of call it because, that Pittsburgh has been they haven't won a Super Bowl in a while. But, in terms of they're competitive every year. I think he gets the best out of what he has.
Yeah.
But, at some point he can just say, after 17, 18 years, man, I go in the broadcast booth. Caller, welcome to the program. And I'm going to tell you something, man. If you ever hear a game that Tom Brady calls, Tom Brady is good.
I was actually watching. I forgot the last game he just called. But he was actually breaking down the plays and the whole X's and O's and where to be at and the time. And
he's good. You be hating on him because he's Tom Brady.
Right.
Caller, welcome to the program.
Good morning, everyone, and Mr. Parris.
Good morning.
Parris.
Without the H.
Sorry about that.
Parris.
I know a Parris. I used to work with Mr. Parris.
Yeah, did you know Judge Parris? Sheila Parris?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, Judge Parris was a very prominent lawyer, then judge here in the city. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I heard you mention the eagle, and I heard you mention that you like being outside and looking around. Mm-hmm. If you bird watch, check out the cedar waxwing. They are in the city. They're everywhere. They're over on Atkinson. If you have fruit trees,
okay,
or any kind of tree where there's a berry that these birds eat, check them out. They run in a pack, at least 6 of them. They'll line up on the branch.
That's the red bird?
No, that's the red bird is the male cardinal.
No, not the cardinals. There's another.
Are cardinals part of the sparrow class?
I'm not sure.
There's another bird that they said migrated up north from the south.
I'm not sure about that one.
I just saw it on CNN. It's kind of red with like orange. It's like red. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Well, I know that you don't see as many geese migrating south now because of climate change.
Mm-hmm.
The winters are not they're like if you look at it now, one of the reasons why the leaves are still on the trees in a lot of instances is because it's been so warm.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, and that bird is called what again?
cedar waxwing.
Cedar waxwing.
They're beautiful. They have tropical, well, different colors on them.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe that those would be right in our back door. But if you see them and watch them they'll line up on a branch and the first one will take a berry and pass it along to the ones behind it till they all get berries. It's amazing to see that.
Okay.
So I love you all. I enjoy your programs all the time.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hey, you too. All right. You're listening to Community Voice. We're going to take a break and we'll be right. Oh, can we? No. I'll just keep on. No music. No, here we go. All right, here we go.
Your host, Keith Parris.
All right, welcome back to Community Voice. Caller, welcome to the program.
Good morning. You know, I think it's wonderful to always tell people live their life. Because if you don't live your life, everybody else is living. So I always tell people, do everything they big enough to do. I don't care if you come in at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and you park your car crooked. So here's the question I want to ask you. If I was always on the radio saying, God this, God that, God this, God that, and I'm trying to scare people in submission and stop them from living their life, and a woman calls in and says, you sleeping with my sister, would that go against my integrity? Or if I was an infidel, I would say, well, did she like it? Do she want some more? Would it go against my integrity if I'm always preaching God? If I'm preaching God and everybody's going to hell, but then when a woman calls, I hang up on her face. What does that say about my integrity? Because I was raised when it's good, they don't talk. I hang up and listen.
Oh my. Well,
he ain't lying.
Well, I do got to push back. Wait, I do got to push back though, because they do talk. Back? They do talk when it's good.
No, they don't talk when it's good. They talk when you are bad.
No,
excuse me for being so simplistic.
No, Doc, because I've had
you, those that talk don't know, and those that know don't talk.
I've had some people say, "Hey, I've heard about you," and when you get those conversations,
and then ask them who they heard about you from
the person I was just with.
Yeah. Is that right? No, man. I mean, you know, it. I think relationships are. What we're not gonna do a program.
He said, "Just do it live.
Just do it live." Got everybody in the building. Like anybody here?
He said, "So we not gonna do a program?
We done? I know the clock. Clock says. Oh, you said it. Thank you. 10:42.
That is. Oh my God, dude.
I don't know. You know what? And I love this new digital clock. But I saw 11:03, and I'm thinking, man, they didn't change the clocks. But hey, the good thing is I only have to change one clock.
Yeah, because in here is 9 of them with 8 different times. So,
but they all basically, if they're digital, they reset, right?
No.
Yeah, this one set itself.
Yeah,
your phone's
reset. It set itself.
This one did. It did daylight savings time on its own.
Yeah, so what was you just doing?
Because I didn't know it had changed itself. So I put it another hour behind. So this morning when I came in here, I'm like, that ain't right. Clock like, man, that clock wrong.
I walked up in here, it's like 12 o'clock. I missed the program.
Doc, listen, it's 9 clocks, 10 different times. I don't know how it happened. The math ain't mathing. But
I hate when the math don't match.
Yeah, the analog over there, you know, that one lose time anyway. So
which one? This one, but this one is digital too, right?
Right, but the analog behind you.
Okay. Oh man, where's that one? I haven't used that one, and me and Keon would be.
That's the one I asked Clark Saturday on the air. I said, "What time is it? Don't look at none of these digital clocks."
I tell you, brother, nation time.
Right.
It's nation time, my brother.
It's nation time.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. Man, it was a pretty good weekend. Like I said, oh man,
Monday Night Football. Who playing?
Two things, y'all. If you don't have AAA, and I was telling the brothers this,
Doc,
you need to get AAA. And some of y'all got some cars where you're gonna need a jump. Or like some people I know, you run out of gas.
Yeah.
Or
how do you run out of gas? Hold on. How do you run out of gas? No.
Don't stop and get none. You'll find out.
But what I'm saying is
faith.
How?
No, that ain't faith.
No, it's faith. Faith.
Riding on fumes.
On fumes.
We used to call them riding on fumes. But why?
How
do you run out of gas?
What if you don't have?
If you don't fill it up, man,
don't drive. Why would you drive?
Because you got to get to where you need to get. And sometimes the money's just tight. You just don't. You on fume.
Hey man, get you a 2-wheel bike or a skateboard or something.
You gonna do that in December in Wisconsin?
Call for a ride. Call your guys. Ask for help.
You know what's happening with that, right?
But I'm just saying,
I
why would you?
I would call Michelle and she wouldn't answer. Then she called me back and said, "I'm glad I need a ride."
Oh yeah, you call back 3 hours
I'm
later.
still out here in the weather waiting on you. Just please call me back. And Steve, call me back.
No, I just don't understand. If you know you ain't got gas in your car, why would you drive?
You got gas in the car. You just don't have.
You just have enough.
Yeah.
Well, don't drive far.
But like, and then I would suggest that when you buy your tires, really invest in your tires.
Yeah, because that helps.
Because one of the things you have is a warranty on those tires.
Yeah.
And so we had an unfortunate puncture in the sidewall. It's in the sidewall, you can't repair those.
Right.
Right. If it's in the tread, you can prepare it. So I'm going in thinking I'm getting ready to drop 100 and some up for these tires. And the guy go, no.
You got a warranty.
Got warranty on it. They went and made a claim, and all they had to pay was the $25 installation.
See, now that brings me to salvation.
How you got there?
When you got that insurance plan on your life, amen. And
I preached that trite sermon. Oh, you can have life insurance, but you need blessed assurance. Oh, I did that one. All right. It didn't go over then. It's not going over now. Caller, welcome to the program.
This
is John.
You know what? And every so often I agree with Christopher. I was shocked. I looked up his thing about deliberate lying, deliberately saying something you don't know is false. So first, the AI gives me an answer that says he was wrong, that it's only if you know you're not telling the truth. Then I must have changed the question. And then it comes back with, I'm putting it like if you're on the witness stand, you're supposed to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but. And all of a sudden it says, you can be in trouble if you do not know that it's a lie. So I would suggest getting a lawyer.
Yeah. And that is, a lot of people might not catch a drug charge with the feds, but I think it's statute 1001, lying to a federal officer. Yeah. That's what Martha Stewart went to jail for. She go to jail for inside trading. She went to jail for lying to an FBI agent.
That's what Michael Milken got in trouble for. He didn't get in trouble for any real actual crime, just technical stuff.
Oh man!
Like you just said, same thing as her. Now, isn't that what Snoop Dogg became friends with her in jail? Isn't that true?
Oh yeah. I don't know if she was smoking with. They've done commercials together. No, they've done commercials together.
Funny.
So, but you know what,
funny.
man? Boy, we grow up. Now, when you used to think about all these guys who are like outlaw rappers, Ice-T, Blank the Police, Ice Cube, Blank the Police. And what they playing on TV?
Becomes a cop on.
Yeah, what they playing on TV now?
Becomes a cop.
Cops.
Right.
They
play a good one too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying how when you're a kid, you think of the world a certain way. What it says,
you got that right.
The Apostle Paul so famously penned that when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child.
Right.
Now that I am a man, I put away childish things. But I think once you start eating, how you see yourself invested in the community is very different. That's why when people are talking about, well, why do poor, disenfranchised people just feel like they don't matter? They don't for a lot of people. So, we're expecting this whole positive support of the system where they're being negatively impacted by the system. So, and I think when you have more skin in the game, it's like, I'm a little concerned about property taxes because I pay property taxes. Prior to this, when I wasn't, okay, I guess that's tough. So I think once you invested, certainly when you're materially invested in the system, if you receive a 401k or, you're receiving a pension, you don't want to see the stock market crash because that impacts on your earning. So you're more tied in.
Especially from you. That's really interesting. I'd love to hear that. I like that.
What's that?
What you just said. It's very interesting the way you're framing it.
We're more bought into the system, even though there are some who argue to change the system, that either we want to publicly admit or that we realize. But yeah, I mean, what happens at first, I was hoping for political reasons that the stock market would really, really take a deep dive under Trump, till I realized, but now you're talking about people's 401ks. You're talking about even some of the fixed pension funds, where if they're beginning to suffer losses, at some point that's going to impact the pension benefit that you get. So
if you have to take it out today, you're going to be
we're
in
more
trouble.
tied into it. There are more people involved with the stock market now than any other time, and a lot of that is because of 401ks, which was not really originally designed to be a retirement account. It was really so people could avoid paying certain taxes at a certain time.
And have stable growth without the shock of state building.
Right. And then, you know, when you're looking at how you're taxing income, are you taxing? I think the max on capital gains is like 14%.
The current rate?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Capital gains rate is.
I don't remember.
But all these things become important to you when you got some material that you're sitting up trying to capital.
Doing the game right. Doing the game right.
Tax rate?
Yeah.
Tax rate. Here we go. It's AI generating. Here we go. Let's see. The max is 20%, and that's for people over 500,000. There's no capital gains up to, let's see, $96,000 or $64,000 single individual. 15%. Yep. So, yep. All right, man. I gotta get up out of here.
How to use those funny numbers like 64 instead of 665.
Yeah.
Is this to give a job to an accountant? I always wonder that.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing I learned when I worked at means-tested programs. Those cents and dollars really do matter. You know, because the threshold can be like, you could be 50 cents over what the threshold is. So that's why we never rounded up or rounded down when we did calculations for public assistance benefits. All right, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, have fun. Thanks.
All right, we're hitting the road, y'all. November 12th from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. We'll be broadcasting live from Thrive on King. Again, you can join us. You can call 414-449-5490 to register. All kind of food, gift giveaways, great guests from our community. Again, Thrive on King is 2153 North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive in Milwaukee. That's next Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday, the 12th. There at Thrive on King. Debo, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Jermaine, thank you.
Indeed, sir.
Clark, thank you. Hey, man, I'm with the people, brother. And all the callers, we thank you. The good Lord willing, creek don't rise. Hope to talk to everybody tomorrow. And as always, go from this place in peace.